What's up, everybody? Today we are trying old-fashioned vanilla cream drops from Zachary. Now, Zachary is kind of seen as one of those chocolate companies you see a lot at like Dollar General and stuff like that. But, as far as I can remember, I always enjoyed Zachary treats. But it was very few and far between where I'd actually have some. But I saw these and I was like, it is time to just try some old classic candy and see, maybe the reason why it's still sold today is because it is that good. Or maybe not. Who knows? But I was going to bring up something online, but there is kind of the history of Zachary Confections right here on the bag, so I will read that to you now. Zachary Confections Incorporated was founded in 1950 by J.J. Zachary and his wife Helen. They were the original sales, office, and manufacturing staff that made specialized chocolate novelties. 50 years after their modest beginnings in Chicago, J.J. and Helen's dream of producing quality chocolate specialties has flourished into hundreds of different chocolates and candies. Manufactured in a state-of-the-art facility, our dedicated associates still use the finest ingredients and exacting attention to detail to bring you this quality product. One taste and you'll agree. We hope you will enjoy this delicious special confection as much as we enjoy carrying on the tradition of a family-owned American company, the Zachary family. All right, that was very heartfelt. I feel like I was about to cry. Anyways, let's see if these are good. So there you go. Looks like a big bag of horse poop. So I think this is a dark chocolate more than a milk. Yeah, it smells like dark chocolate. But anyways, here we go. This is Zachary's Old-Fashioned Vanilla Creme Drops. That cream filling is super sweet. It almost has like a buttery taste to it as well. So it's like a buttered sweet cream kind of thing. And the chocolate on the outside, it isn't exactly dark chocolate, but I think it's like a milk chocolate, dark chocolate hybrid kind of thing. So here you go, is side by side what it looks like. You see my teeth marks in there. Looks like a rat's been gnawing on it. It's the cream on the inside. It's got like a texture of like any other candy that you would get from like a Russell Stover's box of chocolates. And oh, there's the cream, vanilla cream one. You would pick that out, try it. It's got that kind of, it's a soft type of cream, but it's not like the cream you would expect from like a Junior Mint or something more liquidy. It's pretty dense, and yeah, it kind of has almost a sticky texture to it if you bite into it enough and start chewing. Like, yeah, it's not exactly the cream filling you would expect in like a donut or something like that. Now, what I do like about the cream is that it melts away in your mouth. Like, after 5-6 seconds, something like that, if you roll it around on your tongue enough, it'll just kind of melt away. So I think that's cool. It has a melt away effect. But, man, I am kind of just not impressed with the whole classic vanilla cream that is pretty much hardened, until you put it in your mouth and then it melts finally. I was expecting it to be a bit more liquidy, much like I said, a Junior Mint, something like that, but no, it's just like your basic box of chocolates kind of vanilla cream. There's nothing too exciting about it. The chocolate coating on the outside is pretty good, but I mean, all in all, this is pretty basic. It's overtly sweet, which is good. Hey, that's what candy is all about, right? But to put any kind of jazz onto this and think this is something special, you're going to be let down because this is highly basic. But if you are needing something sweet, you have that sweet tooth, like we all do. I do, that's for sure. This would probably help in a pinch, but it really wouldn't satisfy you to the ultimate sweet tooth craving. It wouldn't satisfy it at all. It would just be like, it's like watching a movie that you were really invested into, and then the payoff at the end, it didn't have a great ending. It kind of, some of the main characters died off at the end that you were rooting for, but there was some bittersweet ending that had some message to it, and you're like, I guess, yeah, it's fine, but it could have been a whole lot better. That's what I think about this. So it says vanilla cream drops, and it does taste like vanilla, so you gotta give them that. But this as a whole, would I recommend these to people to buy and try out? No, not really. Not saying that this is a horrible tasting thing, but there is far more better types of candy out there, and chocolates in general, candy bars in general, that would be a whole lot better than this. But it is an old-fashioned candy. You can't really bash it that much because, back then they had sticks and mud to help make candy. So, but all that being said, would I recommend these? No. What would I rate these? I would give it a 3.5 out of 10 rating. It's edible. Like I said, it would work in a pinch when you got that sweet tooth, but it is nothing crazy, nothing fun. It's very boring, and it's just too much. Just, here's some sugar, a whole lot of it. Now it's candy. It doesn't work like that. You don't throw some people some sugar cubes and say, yeah, there you go. There's your candy. I went to the candy store. Grab it out of the bowl and throw it at there. You want some candy, boy? Here you go. That's not how this works. So this is the equivalent of that, covered in some pretty low-grade chocolate. So, yeah. I mean, founded in 1950, you've had close to 80 years, almost 80 years to do something better. I would like to know what the old school back in the day tasted like. Probably the same, and it's just as horrible. But anyways, what can you really do? 3.5 out of 10 for Zachary's old-fashioned vanilla cream drops. Don't recommend it, but if you see them in your grandma's cabinet, I guess they'd be okay. There's nothing else. Making me cough. I need some water. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this cheat day review. I am DJ Glowing Ice, always wanting to remind you that it is okay to cheat every once in a while. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.